clear as possible.
It's probably my camera. Yeah. Possible. Hey, Shalom. Hey, first and foremost, we'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, double honor to our apostles, great millstone. Salutations to the occupant of four corners of the earth, which is truth, and all love, diligence, respect, fear, and trembling. Shalom to the 144,000, 1/3, the elect. Okay, the governing body of Israel, beginning with Yahweh Shai, to King David on down. All right. The name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh, which means in the Hebrew He is, or He to be. And the name of the only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai, which means He is, or He delivers. Those are the names you want to call upon these last days. All right, for protection, for deliverance. Okay, for wisdom, for knowledge, understanding. But ultimately, in the times, in the time that we're in now, you need to call on that name for protection, man. For that hedge to be around you, because of some perilous times. Right, we're coming into some dangerous times where we're gonna need the Heavenly Father and His Son to protect us. All right, that's a hedge. Okay, that's a hedge. So we want that hedge to be around us in these last days, man. Ultimately is what? The blood of Yahweh Shai is that covering. All right? We want to be protected. When you go into, when we was leaving out of Egypt, the Lord was plaguing Egypt. Okay? It ain't got to be on me. It's good. Well, it's good. But in Egypt, you had to sacrifice the lamb and put the blood on the doorposts, and that blood represented a covering. If you want to grab that, the blood represented a covering for the destroyer not to come and destroy you, man. And that destroyer was Yahweh Shai. So we want that blood to cover us, and by that name, okay, by His name, that's what's going to cover us. By their names, okay. The Lord is a strong tower, the righteous runneth into it and is safe. Proverbs 18:10.
That's my precept. I just grabbed that too.
God. Well, I quoted it, so
yep, that's good.
You can get about the blood on the doorposts. Like I said, I like to try to, before I get into my lesson, if I can remember, I would want to make a sort of a tradition to touch on the names real quick, because the names is important, especially in these last days. In fact, when you go into Psalms 91:1, abiding under the shadow of the Almighty, okay, is dealing with the name, okay? Because that name is that shadow. That name is that covering from the sun, so to speak. The shade is a covering, is a protection, a shadow, you know? So go ahead with that in Exodus.
This is Exodus chapter 12, and I start from 12. All right, so it reads, "For I will pass through the land of Egypt this night, and will smite all the firstborn in the land of Egypt, both man and beast. And against all the gods of Egypt I will execute judgment. I am the Lord Yahweh. And the blood shall be to you for a token upon the houses where ye are. And when I see the blood, I will pass over you, and the plague shall not be upon you to destroy you."
Woo! So that plague was the death of the firstborn. Now the blood was the covering for protection. Okay? So we want to be protected in these last days. And that name, the names of Yahweh and Yahweh Shai, is basically that covering. Okay? The Israelites was placed in the land of Goshen. Now when you go into the history of the plagues that was hit in Egypt, it said that they didn't come to Goshen, you know? So we want to be, you know, Lord willing, we are a part of that, in a sense, that spiritual plagues hit Babylon, all right, which is America. We be protected, okay? So, no further ado, get into this lesson real quick. Like I said, we ain't gonna be too long. But as you can see the title, The Vengeance is of the Lord. And yep, you guessed it. We're talking about Brother Polite. We see, and all Israel has been talking about it. The Black conscious community has been talking about it. Other people all around the world has been talking about what just took place with his sentencing for the wicked act that he did on his it would be his stepdaughter, his wife's daughter. You know what he did to her, and I ain't gonna mention it. We already know what's up. Okay, but what happened was he did a wicked thing, which is falsely accused Great Millstone, beginning with our apostles, okay, of the great thing, man. A whole smear campaign. When you had niggas that don't know nothing about us, all right, never met us, never seen us in person, make videos about us because of this nigga and Sarnetta. See? Now Sarnetta believes in the great thing because his woman believes in it and taught him it. Napash Sharat, whatever her name is, all right, which they believe in it, you know, now, but I don't know if he apologized. But Sarnetta, you know, you still playing with fire, all right? You still playing with fire, man, all right? Yeah, you can say you agree with the great thing, but look at all the other wicked things that you've been speaking about, you know, throughout the years. I believe it was 2014. We're in 2023, so damn near a decade of a lot of lies and slander that everyone has placed on Great Millstone, you know? And what popped in my mind through the spirit was, hey, well, vengeance is of the Lord's, man, because he got his judgment.
That's right.
Now he got to worry about big niggas named Tyrone. You got to worry about big niggas named Tyrone in that motherfucker now, man. All right? It's funny. It's common. Hey, well, the scripture says that I will laugh at your calamities.
That's right.
So this is a form of that. Okay? This is a form of us laughing at you guys' calamity, man. This dude was proud. He was a demon. He shot up the Bible. Yeah, all of that. He said, yeah, now it's the holy book. Yeah. Well, guess what? The angels was right there tallying it up. That's right. Cool. We're going to get you. We're going to spin. Hey, see, the Lord always going to spin the block on your ass, man.
That's right.
And in the hood, niggas, all right, they call it, damn, what these niggas be saying now?
Backdooring?
No, not the backdooring. That's basically betraying somebody.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Damn, I had it in my head, but it went away. But stepping, you know, whatever. The Lord I say this, the Lord gonna step for his prophets.
That's right.
You see? And y'all don't believe that we are the prophets of Yahweh B'Shem Al-Shai, but it's fine, because guess what? The Lord is going to show who he's dealing with in these last days. And this is a huge example. Okay? For brothers who wasn't around at that time, it was a big thing with the Black conscious community for a good couple of years. You know, going back and forth with them damn niggas. That's the Black conscious community is gross darkness. You know? But no further ado, let's get these precepts out. Okay? Because vengeance is of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. That's why we don't got to get carnal. We bit that fucking bullet. We took those punches. We didn't get carnal. We didn't go seek after nobody. We just dealt with it through the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. We dealt with it. You know? Niggas was coming up to brothers at camp. You know? Whenever they mention GMS. Oh, y'all do this. Hey, look. I got a personal story about that whole situation, because when I first started driving truck, when I first got my CDLs, was around that time, 2014, 2013, and I was in Utah for 2 months, All right, and I came across this this nigga from ISUPK. All right, and I caught the nigga teaching in Walmart. Let me drive around.
Yeah.
I caught him teaching in Walmart, you know, and I just stood by, you know, and long story short, come to find out he was in the same school as me, the same, the driving school as me, you know, and he was like, well, and you know, I told him, yeah, I know I'm an Israelite, and I didn't say who I was. I did that purposely. Yeah, I just said, yeah, I know I'm an Israelite, and so I just want to hear him. I just want to hear what he got to say, and he told me who he was with, and then he was like, well, you know, GMS, you know, it's the camp name GMS, and he started to speak about this whole grape thing, you know, and then I right off, then, you know, I was like younger then, and I stepped to him like I'm GMS, you know, like I kind of, you know, approached him with some energy, like what the fuck you talking about, you know? We don't do that, you know. We see when you say the whole grape thing, they got their minds to law, special victim unit, law and order, beating up a bitch, and she all bloody and, you know, doing it like that. That's these low level thinkers are, you know, Babylonian mindset. But anyway, I showed him I broke it down to him in the proper form, you know. So it's people out here that had that stigma on us, you know, without fucking knowing us, you know, without even knowing us. But once again, vengeance is of the Lord.
That's right.
Okay, here it is. I met a nigga in fucking Utah talking ill against Great Millstone, man. So that's how you know it was a huge impact, you know. But anyways, I just wanted to give out that little testimony. But go ahead with the scriptures.
God, this is Romans chapter 12, verse 19. And it says, dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord.
See that?
B'Shem Yahushai.
Vengeance is of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, Akim.
That's right.
You know, the water Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai for putting the spirit upon us to keep that. You know, to really understand, we can't do nothing. What we gonna do? Beat up every nigga that talks shit about us? No. We're gonna wait for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai to deal with them. That's a part of the suffering. No one wants to be lied on, man. Like when you're lied on, you know, the flesh wants to plead its cause. The flesh wants to get mad. The flesh wants to get carnal. You see, this dude was with the Bloods and the Crips. Y'all remember that video? Those that was around. Y'all remember that video? The little demon nigga, you know, doing all this shit, you know, and insinuating that they're gonna harm us. But guess what? Vengeance is of the Lord, because the nigga that started it, Sarnetta was a part of it. Hey, Sarnetta, hey, I pray and hope that nigga's next. All right. But hey, we satisfied with polite for the moment. But guess what? This ain't gonna be the end of these examples.
That's right.
Okay, go ahead.
Therefore, verse 20. Therefore, in thine enemy hunger, feed him.
Read again.
Come on. This is Romans 12, and I'll start at 19. Dearly beloved, avenge not yourselves, but rather give place unto wrath. For it is written, vengeance is mine. I will repay, saith the Lord Yahweh B'Hashem Yahushai.
So the Lord got us. So we ain't got to worry about nothing. Read it in NLT now.
Yep, NLT says, dear friends. So like you just flip the page. It says, dear friends, never take revenge. See? Leave that to the righteous anger of the Lord, see, the Most High.
See, the Lord know how to get a nigga. See, the Lord know how to get a nigga. My arms will get tired if I want to keep on punching and swinging and getting carnal. You know?
There's a precept that says, man, who can do, roughly paraphrasing, who can do more than what the Lord can do?
Yeah, none of us, man.
None of us.
And this was a perfect, because this is what happened. The Lord judged this man off of the wicked things he tried to accuse us and judge us on. In fact, get
came right back to him, man.
Get Matthew 7:1. See?
Yep. This is Matthew chapter 7, verse 1. It says, judge not, that ye be not judged.
Go ahead.
For with the judgment ye judge, ye shall be judged. And with measure ye met. Meet. Yeah. With judgment ye meet. It shall be measured to you again.
You see that? So you try to judge somebody off of something, the Lord gonna spin that back on you.
That's right.
Read it in NLT.
Oof. Yep. NLT, it says Matthew 7 and 2, or 7 and 1. Do not judge others, and you will not be judged, for you will be treated as you treat others. The standard you use in judging is a standard by which you must be judged.
See? So you said that we were grapists and we did this to little girls. It went from fucking now. Here it is. The apostles, the elders spoke about the flower of a woman's age. And we gave the age number between 11, 12, 13. Here it is. Niggas was going to 6 years old, 8 years old, 9 years old. Just started speaking slander, man. That's a false witness. So the Lord judged him off of what he said about us. And that's 7 years, 10 months, you know, and then you got to pay a fine.
$250,000.
You know? So the Lord got him.
That's right.
And we rejoicing. All right? We rejoicing. You know? Hey, I've been in this truth long enough to know that the Lord is going to have your back. You see, I've been in this truth long enough. And I'm not saying that I've been in this so many years, but I'm, you know, I've for a good amount of seasons to see to witness or get that experience of, if you come up against the men of the Lord, the prophets, individually or whole, the Lord got you.
That's right.
What happened to Comfy and them? See, when I came into the truth, all we heard was about Comfy and the ICJC. And, you know, we heard the stories from our apostles and elders about them jumping them and all the wickedness and things that they were doing. So how much more for the rest of you? Because this is just an example. And this thing was global. This whole grape thing was global, man. And we bit the bullet through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai, beginning with our elders. And always give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, because they have been showing us the examples on, hey, let that shit go. Don't worry about it. It's written. Now we're reading the scriptures and we're seeing that, hey, that's written.
That's right.
This is what Yahushua was talking about in John the 6th chapter. Eat my flesh and drink the blood. This is the affliction, the persecution, the slander, the false witnesses, the sufferings, all the hell that we got to face in this truth, man. See? Yahushua dealt with it, so guess what? We have to deal with it.
Servant is not greater than his master.
Perfect. I have no problem with suffering lies for Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, because he suffered lies.
That's right.
They paid false witnesses. You know?
Yeah, things getting over.
God. They paid off witnesses to falsely accuse the Lord, man. They did it to the apostles. So if you're really reading your scriptures, you're gonna see that this is a part of being a prophet. So you understand that vengeance of the Lord. Hey, young brothers coming in this truth, we ain't got the power to do nothing. It says, real quick, jump and get 1 Corinthians 3 and 9.
Okay.
Am I wrong? 4 and 9. It says we are weak. We ain't got the power. The Lord got the power, man. So we ain't got to worry about nothing. Start with 9.
Okay. Yep. This is 1 Corinthians 4 and 9, but this is, yeah. For I think that the Most High have sent forth us as apostles last.
Yep.
As it was appointed to death.
So part of the application when we signed in blood, so to speak, we spiritually made a contract with the Lord. Okay, when we put on them garments and we got on the other side of the line and we dedicated ourselves and said we are Israelites and we went out to teach the children of Israel, that was a contract between the Heavenly Father, man. Okay, so this is in the contract. This is in that application. This is what's gonna happen when you take part of this. This is a job.
Yep, you signed on that dotted line. There's a standard.
Yep, we signed on the dotted line. So go ahead.
Okay. 1 Corinthians 4:9. For I think that the Most High sent forth us as apostles last, as it was appointed to death.
So a part of this thing is we may die. Okay?
For we
may get put to death for Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Martyrs. Okay? Go ahead.
For we are made a spectacle unto the world.
That's a
and
part
to
of
the
it.
angels.
Hold on. Read that part again.
Kind of sluggy. For we are made a spectacle unto the world.
A spectacle. Meaning basically entertainment. When you spectating something, it's entertainment. So people, when we're on the internet, right, and people see us, that's being a spectacle. We out in the public, when people walk past, it's a spectacle. That's a part of the job, being viewed, and within that viewing, it's not a good thing. You see, because we're out there in the open, and people can do anything to us. They can say anything about us. So we're a spectacle. Go ahead.
And unto angels.
And unto angels, because there be angels there. You know, if you really believe in the unseen, we got angels all around us. Just like the story with Elisha and they was going to war. I believe it was Elisha or Elijah. Correct me if I'm wrong on who it was. But one of the young soldiers asked, "How should we do?" And the Lord opened up the chariots for him. That there is more of us than it is of them, to be honest, because we have the angels around. Okay, go ahead.
God. And to men, we are fools for Hamashiach's sake.
Yeah. Well, we say we make ourselves fools because it goes against the grain of this world. So when they hear us talk about grape and you know 12-year-olds and we're gonna deal with them young and this and that, you know, that's basically, you know, they're like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? You know, we made fools. Go ahead.
But ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak.
Yeah, we are wise because we're coming from the scriptures. Go ahead.
We are weak, but ye are strong.
See, we are weak. See, that's my point. That was the original point on how we are weak. We ain't got power. Okay? Now, hey, we ain't no fucking pushovers. All right? Brothers can handle their own if it comes to a physical confrontation or whatever. But at the end of the day, we're still weak. Because there's more niggas than righteous men in the world. We ain't got power. You know? And on top of that, Esau got the gun and laser beam, just that a third. You other niggas, you know, you got whatever y'all got. So technically, we're weak. You know? I thought I said 144. But we are strong in what? Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. We are strong with the wisdom and knowledge of these scriptures. That's what makes us strong. That's our power. Go ahead.
But ye are strong. Ye are honorable. But we are despised.
We are honorable in the heavens. This is a good deed we're doing. But we're despised to the world. Okay? We're hated. And hey, don't get it twisted. Motherfuckers hate us. If they could, they would try to kill us. You see? That's how you know them niggas that he was with. Them Bloods and the Crips. Because the big nigga with the dreads, he said, basically, he'll stone us or something like that. You know? Go ahead.
Even unto this present hour, we both hunger and thirst and are naked.
Yep.
And are buffeted and have no certain dwelling place.
Go ahead.
And labor, working without our own hands, being reviled. We bless, being persecuted. We suffer it.
See, being persecuted, we suffer. That was a form of persecution. Okay? Our faces, the apostles' faces, we are all a unit. So if they put the apostles up there, it trickles on down to the men, to the people that's underneath him. The great millstone, the GMS. So we had a stigma on us, you know? Now they want to get into it and talk about it and do things about it and seeing if it is or if it ain't. But y'all Johnny-come-latelys, man. We already broke that shit down 9 years ago. We're still on prophecy. Okay? Prophecy is happening. And prophecy says that, guess what? those that do evil and wrong to the prophets of Yahweh Shema Shai, they're going to get judged for it. Okay? Go ahead.
Being defamed, we entreat.
Woo, being defamed. We were defamed. You know? We was looked at evil, man. But the Lord always had our back. Go ahead.
We entreat. We are made as the filth of the world.
Come on, man. Come on, man.
And
For somebody to say you're touching on a 9-year-old girl, a 10-year-old girl, that's a filth of the world. All women, you know, the women on the comment boards and, you know, talking SHIT and these dudes want to get carnal with us and, you know, things like that. We was made the filth of the world for years, man. For years. And we held and we stuck to it and we kept and we didn't change it up like Alazar did when he was approached with by Polite in the hotel. You see? He tried to downplay it. These other groups was downplaying it. You know?
now all of that all that ridicule and everything that, you know, from the elder apostles on down, I had to go through. Guess what? Do you want your cornbread?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. What you about to receive while you in there.
Hey, that's funny.
That's righteous judgment.
Hey, I said that in the chat room yesterday.
Yeah.
He said niggas finna ask him if he want his cornbread, man. He got judged, but he got to worry about them niggas in prison now.
That's right.
And we know in prison, niggas don't take kindly of that act. And he did a vicious act, man. You done drug the girl. You know? You had to drug this little girl. You know? DNA all everywhere, so this nigga went crazy. And we know what DNA is talking about. He went crazy. He had a demon on him because he came up against the prophets, came up against the men of the Lord. See, the Lord know how to get a nigga, man. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians 4:13, being defamed, we entreat. We are made as the filth of the world. We are the offscouring of all things unto this day.
See, we're the offscouring of all things to this day. All right?
Get the Psalm 94.
Yeah, get the Psalms. Because that's Romans, right?
No, that's 1 Corinthians.
No.
Oh, we started in Romans.
Started Romans is of the Lord.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah, because Paul was quoting Psalms. Okay? Whenever you hear as it is written, you know, as a tip, always go and find where it was actually written at. Because when you go into what they call the New Testament, okay, the gospel, prophets, the disciples, the apostles, they were quoting after what is known as the Old Testament. They was quoting the law. They was quoting the scriptures, you know, Psalms, Daniel, Jeremiah, so on and so forth. So, you know, just a quick tip. Always try to make sure when you see as it is written, you go find out that at where it was actually written at, you know. So go ahead with the Psalms.
God, this is Psalms 94:1. O Lord Yahweh, my power, to whom vengeance belongeth.
See, vengeance belongeth to the Lord. That's what Paul was quoting. Go ahead.
O power, to whom vengeance belongeth, shew thyself. Lift up thyself, thy judge of the earth.
Mm-hmm.
Render a reward to the proud.
Render a reward to the proud, because that nigga was proud. He was so fucking proud that he made a false claim that the charges was dropped a day before he pleaded guilty. He had a big party. Before he pleaded guilty, 24 hours later, this nigga had a huge party. Talk about proud. Now that's what you can say a narcissist. That's what you can say this nigga ain't wrapped up too tight. Knowing you finna go to prison, you done went and posted up that you was gonna be free.
Right, like ain't nobody gonna find out.
That's a demented mind. That's a demon. And that nigga don't care. All right, look, he ain't sorry. That nigga ain't sorry. That black ass African ain't sorry. He look like a fucking Hamite. Go ahead.
Lord Yahweh, how long shall the wicked how long shall the wicked triumph? How long shall they utter and speak hard things, and all the workers of iniquity boast themselves?
Yeah, man. And he was a worker of iniquity. He was boasting himself, man. You know? He shot up the Bible. He said God is on trial. Remember them debates? A lot of you simple ass Israelites was taking part of them fucking debates. Buddy, y'all was, don't forget, Captain Tazariak and all you other clown ass motherfuckers, y'all was friends with this nigga. Alright? Now he did this act. The Lord judged him. Now y'all want to push away from him. Y'all was friends with him before. Even when he was saying this shit. When he was saying this shit, y'all was friends with him. Alright? All you Israelite groups, majority of them, you was friends with this dude when he was saying this wicked shit about us. Alright? Now he got caught up with the shit that he claimed us to do, and y'all did too. So what's gonna happen to y'all? If he did this to this is a heathen, how much more are you gonna do to those that are the circumcision that claim to be Israelites? Because y'all want to be PC. This is just an example. All right? This is an example of what's coming for you guys, man. Go ahead.
They break in pieces thy people, O Lord, and afflict thine heritage. They slay the widow of the stranger and murder the fatherless.
Yeah, that's it.
Come on.
So all the evil deeds that y'all done, the Lord gonna get you. We ain't gotta do nothing. You got something else?
Yeah, Sirach, real fast.
All right.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 8 and verse 11.
No, Ecclesiastes. In the Bible.
Yeah, you're right.
Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Yep.
Slacky. Yep. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 11. And it reads, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, the heart of the son of man is fully set them to do evil.
Woo! Come on, man, that's plain. What is saying in NLT? Check that out in NLT. Cause that's heavy, man. That precept, when I heard that precept, you know, just because they didn't get judged right away, basically, you know, paraphrasing it, they didn't get judged right away when they did the wickedness. Mm-hmm. You know, so in their mind, they got away with it. Mm-hmm. No, man, you never escape the Heavenly Father and the Son's judgment.
That's right. It says, Ecclesiastes 8 and 11, when a crime is not punished quickly, people feel it is safe to do wrong.
Woo. And that's why the nigga kept going. He kept making videos saying we're rapists. Then it got to the point where he started to shoot up the scriptures. Come on, man. So when the things that he was doing, he's like, oh yeah, these ain't men of the Lord. Ain't nothing happened to me. Ain't nobody gonna do nothing to me. I'm with motherfucking Floyd Mayweather. I got the red bottoms on. I'm over here in Hollywood. I'm in the Breakfast Club. I'm, you know. Yeah. Okay. And I'm telling you, this is just an example. This is just an example of what's finna happen, man. That's right. Go ahead. There's some more on that.
Okay. Because sentence of Ecclesiastes 8 and 12, though a sinner do evil 100 times, and his days be prolonged,
right?
Yet surely I know that it shall be well with them that fear the Most High, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he fears not before the Most High.
Yeah, so your life is just a shadow, man. You know, you don't fear the Lord, but that's okay, cause soon enough, the whole world is about to fear the Heavenly Father and the Son. Why? Because of the wickedness that you have did to, well, first and foremost, the slander of His name. Okay, you talking shit about. He even look. Sarnetta too. Yahweh Shai this, Yahweh Shai that. They even saying the name. They saying the right name too, and talking about the Lord. You know, now you may get away with it saying Jesus. You might get away with it saying Jesus Christ. But when you say the names Yahweh Shai and Yahweh and y'all mock and y'all scoff at it, oh yeah, your days is numbered, man. And this is better than death. Because guess what? You're going to be thinking about dying for the rest of your fucking life. Your days in prison is going to wish you was dead. All right? Go ahead. That's it. That's it on that.
Yeah.
You got any other precepts?
Not well. I was looking for one, but it brought me to what was it? The Exodus 14 and 14. I just read real fast.
Go ahead.
The Lord Yahweh shall fight for you, and ye shall hold your peace.
See, hey, beautiful, perfect. See, I can't even say nothing to it. And then with Exodus 14 and 14 is 144, baby.
Kind.
See? Oh, you know, in fact, what is that? No, I asked for, you didn't write it down, 2nd Chronicles.
Yeah,
36.
you did say that. Yep, 2nd Chronicles. Yep.
36, where it says, mock the prophets or something like that. They misuse the prophets.
I think it was. I think I brought it up in what's the name?
2nd Chronicles 36.
36 and
go to like 14.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 16. Yep.
Was it 14 or 16? Neneking. I've never seen this street. You in chapter 1, yeah, 36. There's another precept where it says, touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm. Okay? Touch not my anointed. The anointed is the men of the Lord. Okay. And do my prophets no harm. Even words is harmful. You see? Words are harmful. It ain't just about physical. Them words is harmful too. Okay?
This is 2nd Chronicles chapter 36. Set in verse 12.
14.
Moreover, all the chief priests and the people transgress every much after all the abominations of the heathen. Wait.
Right there.
Yeah, it is 16.
16.
Yeah.
Okay, well, start from 15.
15. This is 2nd Chronicles chapter 36 and verse 15. And the Lord Yahweh, our power of the fathers, sent to them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending.
Yeah, early. So it's saying our Father has sent out his prophets betimes, meaning he sent them early. Early in the day, and early meaning, before the destruction comes. Okay? He sent the betimes. Okay, betimes. Go ahead.
And sending, because he had compassion on his people.
Mm-hmm. And the Lord is gonna come in it's, so to speak, noon, right? The peak of the high peak. I think it's like Job where it speaks about like the noon or something like that. So the Lord sent us out early, meaning before his return. Okay, go ahead.
And on his dwelling place.
Read it again.
God. 2nd Chronicles 36 and 15. And the Lord Yahweh, power of their fathers, sent them by his messengers, rising up betimes and sending, because he had compassion on his people and of his dwelling place. But they mocked the messengers of the Most High.
Yep, so the Lord sent the prophets out and you guys mocked us. You talk shit about us. Go ahead.
And despised his words.
And despised the words because we only coming from the book. We ain't speaking our own thing. We just telling you exactly what it said in the book. Go ahead.
And misused his prophets.
And misused the prophets. You talked about us. You slandered us. You know, some demons, you know, had the opportunity to put their hands on the men of the Lord. As far as when we get into fights and things like that. Go ahead.
Until the wrath of the Lord Yahweh arose against his people. Till there was no remedy.
Yeah, see? So soon the Lord is going to give judgment, man. Remember the first precept. All right, the vengeance belongeth to the Lord. And he's going to pay back the proud. He going to pay sooner or later. Y'all going to get paid back, man. And like I keep saying, this is just the beginning. I've seen other brothers saying the same thing. This is just the beginning of it, man. This is one hell of a way to close out the year. Well, hell, we still got more things to come. We don't know what's going to be filled within the next 3 months. Right. What we in? October? No, September?
No, September. September. Next month's supposed to be exchange.
October, November, December. So, yeah, we got 3 months left in this motherfucker, man. 2023, that quick, man. This is the year of hopefully all prophecies coming to pass. Look at that, 444. That's the spirit.
Yep.
See? So a lot has happened this year, and that's one way of this is a beautiful you know, Lord willing, we here as far as alive, that's what I mean by we here, that we can say, hey, well, this is something that had happened in 2023. The hopeful year of our Lord, the hopeful of all prophecies coming to pass.
Yep.
So we got that, we got plight checked off the list. Judgment of one of a big demonic scoffer. You see, Rap the News. Remember Rap the News? That nigga got judged too. You know. Well, that was last year, I believe, 2023. No, 2022. It may have been this year. I think Rap the News died in the beginning of this year. So it's been judgment going out to you scoffers, man. Okay. So finish that off, and we can end it. Okay.
Verse 17. Oh, no, that was it. Therefore he brought them upon the king of the Chaldees.
Yep.
Read that?
No.
Oh, yeah, no, that was it then.
That was it?
Yep,
Okay,
that is of the Lord.
Yeah, the vengeance is of the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? And what just took place was just an example. Okay? It was just an example of what's going to happen, you know, to you demons, man. To you scoffers. Right? To those that's coming up against the prophets. You don't want to come up against the prophets, man. But with that, I'd like to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushai, by Hashem, Kakodash, the Most High, Apostle, Great Millstone, the salutations to the icon of the four corners of the earth, pushing his truth in all love, diligence, respect, fear, and trembling. Shalom to the 144,000, Abba Babal.
Shalom, Abba Babal.